Yeah, don't drink on mic. I just cut it out. So, like...
I know I do it to annoy you.
Oh, okay.
It's to annoy you.
Oh, good. Not like the rest of what you say. I know you're excited for this one. All right, well, be aware and warning and welcome. That was my best intro yet. This podcast, which is called Choose Your Own Book Club. I don't know why I forgot it. This is a podcast all about the Choose Your Own Adventure books and the many adventures we get to along the way. So my name's Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name is Abby. I'm also a librarian.
Own it.
I am one.
Right.
There are dozens of us. Dozens!
In the world or here?
Here.
Okay. So what have you been up to? What's your weekend look like?
Well, our washing machine broke a while ago. So we get a new washing machine today, but we haven't done laundry in like 2 weeks. So it's going to look like lots of laundry.
It's going to look like that, or is that?
Well, we get the washing machine today between 1 and 5, which is a great time zone range. You know, I love it when delivery people give you that estimate. And then we'll be doing laundry for ever because Family 5 produces quite a lot of laundry in 1 week.
I imagine.
And in 2 weeks, we have made several mountains of laundry.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah, no, I'm not happy about it. Also, one of my dogs like rage peed on like the end of my bed, and so it's like, oh God, who did this and why did you do this? Why are you?
Oh, you know who did it.
No, I don't know which one of them did it.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Jerks. Adorable, fluffy jerks. I'm going to punish them by snuggling them.
That'll show them.
That'll show them. Ooh, I'm mad. I'm so mad. I'm going to hug you. Woof.
That's a T-shirt right there. I'm so mad I'm going to hug you.
I'm so mad. I'm going to hug you. I'm going to hug you so much. Oh, I love you. But yeah, that's the weekend. And then we have an above ground pool, and we just have to put the pump in this weekend so the kids can enjoy that.
Okay. That's fun.
I'm sure they'd rather do that than fold laundry.
So or you can just combine the two.
Just put all the laundry
Put all your laundry in there. Boom,
like,
problem
here
solved.
you go, kids. You run around with the laundry.
Like a little whirlpool?
Yeah, it'll be like the grape stomping in that I Love Lucy episode.
Love it.
Perfect. I see no problems there. What about you?
I have to go over to my nephew's, and I have to help them with a homework project. We're building with Legos.
That's exciting.
We're building a Titanic, which will be fun.
Are you going to break it?
I don't know. We'll probably do it like sinking because that's the fun. Well, not fun.
Do you have to break it in half?
Yes. Or, well, we might do like the sinking going down because, again, it's for kids. That's what kids want to see.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, you can't let it survive.
Exactly. You don't want like pre-disaster Titanic.
Exactly. That would be boring.
I think we're kind of trying to avoid talking about this book because it gets into some weird spots. Our book today is going to be The Lost Tribe, number 23.
Yeah.
By
Louise Monro Foley. Louise is the author of 9 books for young readers and has won several national awards for writing and editing. And she lives in Sacramento, California. Art by Paul Granger.
Yeah, Paul Granger's back.
The OG.
And so, yeah, this is her first one, obviously, and I don't know.
Anytime we get these ones, I'm always immediately like, oof, I'm not ready for how this is going to go.
Right. They very rarely, when it's kind of the globe-trotting ones, the world adventure ones, they very rarely age the best.
Yeah. This one aged particularly poorly. It's a very Nabooti.
Yeah, I think
feel.
Nabooti is probably the worst offender.
Yeah.
This one isn't as bad as Nabooti, but you showed me a section. There's a section that's like the worst of the worst.
Yeah. It's pretty rough.
Yeah, but we'll get to
We'll
that in a
get
bit.
there.
So let's just do our patented segment. Choose your own summary.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you're excited. Because, Abby, what you're going to do is
a maze.
well,
Baby, it's a maze. You gotta do a maze all the time.
Were you doing Maybe I'm Amazed?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a maze. Maybe it's another maze. You have to stuff on podcast.
Oh.
I'm going to give you two options. You got to pick one to summarize the book. So, option one. So, this book takes place in New Zealand because of the Maori tribe. And so, you're going to try to do like a New Zealand accent if you can.
I've watched a lot of Flight of the Conchords.
Oh, yeah.
So
Brit?
I feel confident. Brit.
That's such. I haven't watched that since college. That's
It's
such a
so
good show.
good.
Option number two is I kind of came up with this one, kind of spur of the moment. I have a pencil here. There's a popcorn ceiling above us for sound reasons. What you're going to try to do is you're going to try to throw this pencil up into the popcorn ceiling.
You're going to get me in trouble.
It's
gonna
the bold
spear
path,
it?
though. It's the bold path,
You
Abby.
want me to spear the popcorn ceiling? Amy, I hope you're not listening right now. Amy is our makerspace coordinator. She's going to kill you.
Well, then I guess you have, there's one option you're going to do then.
I got to pick the New Zealand. I got to sound like Murray.
I think that's probably for the
Sound
best.
like Murray.
Let's not do any damage to the property.
No.
Let's do 60 seconds starting now. What happens?
I'm trying to sound like Murray, and it's hard because he always talks like this, and I don't know what he talks like. So you're a kid, and you're a kid, I guess, and your uncle asks you to go on an expedition to New Zealand.
Yes.
And he asks you to go there. He wants you to
That's
go
pretty
there
good.
and look for this lost tribe in New Zealand. And Brit. Hold on, I'm losing it.
30 seconds.
He wants you to go there and look for this tribe, and you have to look for them, and sometimes you find them, and when you do, sometimes someone gives you their child as a slave,
Yeah.
and sometimes they kill you.
Yeah.
And other times you get kidnapped, and it's really
5 seconds.
terrible.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Well, yeah. Well, that's as good as it's going to get.
Yep. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's all right. I mean,
It was
this
hard
one-
to do the accent.
Uh-huh. Oh, sure.
And
Yeah.
summarize it. That's tough.
Yeah, but yeah, it feels like you wanted to get ahead of certain things, which I don't blame you.
I sure did.
And that's not necessarily even, that's definitely the worst part. That's not all of it, though.
That's the worst part, no.
So I guess let's just get right into this
Yeah.
one as best we can.
Oh, no.
So yeah, like you said, your Uncle Charlie is an archaeologist at the University of
Dunedin.
thank you, of Dunedin in New Zealand.
Guys, if we butcher any New Zealand words, I'm so sorry.
Yes, we did as much research for this book as the author did, so
Yes.
which is not a whole lot. So invited you to join him and another archaeologist on a search for artifacts from the lost tribe of Fiordland.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, we're sorry if there's any pronunciation mishaps. So it sounds great to you.
Yeah.
So-
Take me out. Take me to New Zealand.
So yeah, your dunkle.
My dunkle.
My dunkle. So yeah, you're going specifically because of this Maori tribe. So this tribe, they kind of basically they lost a battle, and they kind of disappeared into the wilderness in New Zealand, and they haven't been seen or heard from since.
Yeah, they were like backed up to a river, and then they like
Mhm.
disappeared. And people were like, oh, they're gone.
Mm-hmm. So that was 200 years ago. Even today, your uncle says, the older Maoris talk about the tribe and tell legends about glowing caves and a cave of rushing waters. So before you leave, you get a book about the Maoris from the library You read many interesting things about their way of life and even learn a few of their words, like Pakaha?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no phonetic.
Yeah, they have like a glossary in the front.
Which is an attempt to make it.
They have a glossary in the front, which like is an attempt to try to make some kind of like inclusivity or something, but there is no pronunciation guide.
Yes.
Which is kind of makes it useless.
Yeah. So yeah, you learn a few words, like the word for white man and kaka, which is parrot.
Useful. Because you're going to see so many parrots, and every time you see one, you get to point it out. Kind of like how when I drive around in the Midwest and I see cows, I go, cow.
We do that too, though. Like especially sheep. When we rarely see sheep. So when you see a sheep, it's like, wow, that's a sheep.
Right. You gotta yell. You gotta point. I mean, I drive past a farm every day because there's one by my house, and so every day I'm like, cow.
Even if no one else is in the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day.
That's fun.
Twice a day.
So by the time you board your plane for the long flight to New Zealand, you have made a decision. You know the parts of Fiordland have never been explored. You will search for artifacts with your uncle, but you believe that the lost tribe still exists and you are going to find it.
Yeah.
Because you read one book.
I read one book and I'm an expert.
Yeah.
I searched for something on the internet and I know everything now. I watched one YouTube video. That's the equivalent of this.
Well, this whole book is very like chosen one.
Yep. White savior.
Yes.
And it killed me.
It goes there.
Yeah.
Really fast.
Yep.
So yeah, you're going to find this lost tribe. You know they still exist. So Uncle Charlie meets you at the airport, and you go to this town. While your uncle and his friend Murdoch study the maps, you are sent to buy supplies. You pack the knapsack carefully, and this is what you buy.
Oh, good.
Canned beans.
Oh, yep.
Gotta need those.
Yeah, need them.
Beef jerky.
Also important.
That's actually...
This is a hero's meal.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, God.
Everyone likes a little treat.
You are going to be sick to your stomach. The heartburn on this trip is going to be epic.
Coffee. A flashlight.
No water.
No water. No sunscreen. No bug repellent.
No fruit.
No sort of like...
no flares. No emergency flares. Huh.
No like satellite phone, which they had back in the day.
Yeah. No walkie-talkies.
No maps.
No maps. We read a book. We got intuition on our side. We got this.
So but it says all the things you will need for your stay in Fiordland.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all
got it.
You need.
We don't need a tent.
So yeah, that night in the campground, your uncle shows you pictures of the artifacts that he and Murdoch will be seeking.
How do they have pictures of them? If they're missing.
Well, that's even the thing of like, hey, what is the purpose of this? Is it to try and make contact, or is it just to get stuff? You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
yeah, but then how do you have a picture of a 200-year-old missing artifact
that may or may not exist?
That may or may not exist.
But also, like, depending on your objective, you're gonna need different things. Like, if this is truly archaeological, you're gonna need like maybe some pickaxes or some, I don't know, brushes.
Right. Or like someone who might potentially speak the same language.
Exactly.
As them.
Yes. Because if this is truly like trying to find, these
this lost tribe of Maoris, people who like haven't spoken to anyone who speaks English.
Yes.
Probably.
Right. You're going to need a guide or a translator of some sort.
Yeah.
But that never plays into it because
we got beef jerky and a flashlight.
We got some cookies.
Yep.
We got some
We'll
yummers.
give them a cookie and they'll be like, oh, okay, we're friends now.
But it doesn't matter because they instantly understand English anyway. So
yeah.
Hooray.
It was probably Nira Vivaldi was probably there before you.
So anyway, he shows you pictures of the things you'll be seeking. Again, I apologize for any mispronunciations.
Maybe they're hand drawn. You just sketched it out.
So you're looking for Mao egg water bottles.
Okay.
Weapons, jewelry made from shark teeth.
Cool.
And this is what your uncle adds. We might even find some skeletal remains.
Okay. Well, we're going to leave those skeletal remains where they are.
Yes. Again, it's...
Because that's
very awful. Like, especially like, I'm sure like my wife is also a librarian. and to get into a little bit, her library inherited through donation a bunch of tribal artifacts, some of which were stolen from graves.
Yeah, like funerary and burial items.
Yes, and so this week she's actually traveling out to California to deliver one of the items that was stolen.
Which is so cool.
Yeah, yes, I'm very proud of her for doing
right.
that.
Really
but it's just like, even in like, this is written in like 83, I believe, even in the 80s, that was considered like, I don't know, man, that's not cool.
No, we don't disturb the dead.
Yes, I wish they went into a little bit more detail about that, because if it's like, hey, we truly want to understand, did these people exist here? Is this truly scientific, or is this just let's just find stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. Is it like treasure hunter kind of stuff?
My gut says treasure hunt.
Yeah.
Because like if it was like let's truly understand this culture, you would bring someone along.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why this book gets a little ishy right off the bat. So what if we find the lost tribe? And Charlie, your uncle, says, the lost tribe no longer exists. So then that answers your question of like, this is just kind of treasure hunting. You're not even trying to like.
Blech.
Yeah.
Cringe.
So yeah, you curl up in your sleeping bag with one of the books about the Maoris and read by flashlight for a long time.
I thought you got one book. One of your books? How many books do you have? Stalker.
Oh yeah, when you get tired to read, you search the sky for the Southern Cross. You don't find it, but you do see a beautiful bright star fall from the heavens to the dark waters of the lake, which comes into play later on.
Yeah, this is your chosen one moment.
Yes.
Like, I knew the second that happened that we were going to have one of these, like, oh.
Yeah.
This is a special moment. It's not just like, oh, it's a shooting star, and it's never going to come up again. I was like, oh, God, this is going to get weird.
So yeah, perhaps it's an omen. You finally fall asleep. So this is where you get into your first choices. So in the morning, you cross into the land where this lost tribe possibly was. But then Uncle Charlie, he's kind of a clumsy, forgetful guy.
He's like, adore.
And
I forgot a bunch of stuff. Can you stay here and set up our camp while I go back and leave you, a child, alone here?
So he forgets the shovels and the sifting gear in the trunk of the car.
Hey, I forgot all the stuff that we need to do the thing that we came here to do. I'm an archaeologist. This is my job. I'm a doctor.
But don't worry, we remembered the cookies. That's all that matters.
We got the beef jerky. And the beans are here.
So yeah, you have the permit and the maps. It specifically says you have maps, which is fine. But yeah, you forgot all of your equipment basically. So you volunteered to kind of go ahead. And he's like, I don't know. So Uncle Charlie and his friend Murdoch, they both go back to get the actual supplies, and you can make a choice of, do you set up camp or do you go exploring?
Yeah, which is a great choice. They're like, hey, you set up camp so that when we get back, we can all together safely do this stuff.
Yeah, he specifically says set up camp.
Yep. And you're like, oh,
so
kind of don't want to.
Let's do my first run through right off the bat, because what do you think I did, Abby?
Did you set up camp?
I set up camp.
Of course you did. Nice little boy. Good boy.
Oh, thanks. So you can, I set up camp right away, and you're setting up camp and you find this. Did you do this option or no?
No.
Okay. At all?
Not a dork. I explored.
Oh, well, it's pretty quick. It's basically kind of like a throwaway branch. So what you do is you set up camp and you find this boy kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Random boy.
Random boy. So basically, no matter what, you have to follow him. And I don't 100% remember what happens next, but basically you get captured right away. And I was like, oh no. Like this, because obviously we're here looking for the tribe. I was like, oh great, like this is going to get rough really fast. But you find out, no, it's not the lost tribe. They're just a whole bunch of criminals.
Yeah, which is also great. It's like, oh God. Because, there's like, that's like, oh, the whole like creation of Australia is like, hey, England just took all of their criminals and put them over here, right? So that's like the whole like Australia is just full of criminals kind of
Right.
myth.
Based on what you do, you can try to run away from them. You can they put you on or you can kind of keep going with them. If you keep going with them, you can try to drop the keys into the river so they can't get away on this boat. Basically, no matter what happens, they always get caught, which is, I guess, a good option.
Yeah. It's more fun if you I did do this one actually. I
okay.
remember now. If you keep the keys and then they drive off and then
But the thing is,
Your
Uncle Charlie is so forgetful, he forgot to put gas in the boat.
Charlie.
So, like, what?
Your
whatever.
dunkle.
He is a dunkle. He's a dumb uncle.
He's a dunkle.
That's what I was going for, dumb uncle. But anyway, you ask about this boy, and I was like, well, what is this kid doing around here? And then Uncle Charlie says, oh, he's not a kid. It's actually
Babyface.
It's Babyface Tioko.
Yeah.
He's a notorious armed robber. His picture was in last Sunday's paper.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
So it really felt like those Looney Tune cartoons.
Right, where it's just like a baby, but he's actually like got a gruff voice, like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm a bad criminal guy.
And a stogie.
Yep.
So that was my first run through. It's really short.
Yeah.
And so it's basically like a throwaway branch. So I assume that you went out to explore right away.
Oh, sure. Of course I did. I love exploring. You know me.
I do know you.
I love to explore. So I went to explore right away. And that's the best option, obviously. When you go to explore, immediately you see this boy running. And you have to decide if you're going to speak to him or not. And I was like, I'm not going to talk to him. He's not talked to a person in so long. Like a white person,
Yes.
you know? And so I'm like, he hasn't talked to a white person who only speaks English. So if I go over there and talk to him, he's going to freak out, potentially.
That's a very, I won't say interesting choice, but that's a very like moral choice that I didn't even consider.
I was like, I don't want to scare him.
Yes.
And so I was like, okay, I'm going to keep hiding and I'm going to observe, because even though my usual is like, I'm just going to do this stuff, I was like, no, I don't want to scare this kid. He's a child.
That's a really good outlook. I like that.
Thank you. I'm not all brash.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you thought of that.
Right. I can hold my bravado back for these moments. So, I decided to hide and wait. And then, as you're watching him, he has this dog with him. And this book that you had been reading said that the dog breed was extinct as well. Like, you're like, oh my God, this must be a kid from that lost tribe. Oh my God. So then
oh my God.
You're like, oh my God, this could be the lost tribe that I'm following. Oh my gosh. So, but then as you're standing there, you are like enveloped in this like quicksand kind of thing. Like in the marsh that you're standing in, this boggy marsh, you get kind of like sunk in. And then you're struggling to get free. And then a Maori hunter shows up and like cuts you out of this, like what you realize is a trap, a snare. And then is like immediately speaks English and says, come. And you're like, okay. So you can decide to run or follow him. And I was like, I'm not going to fight against a giant guy with a huge, sharp knife. I'll go with you, sir.
And so, to interrupt you really quick, what's rough, well, obviously the cultural stuff is rough about this book. But what's also rough about this book is half of the choices are, hey, do you want to escape now?
Yeah.
It's, I think, literally half of the choices are... Like you'll do a thing.
Do you want to run away or stay?
And then and so you'll do a thing, and then they'll be like, "Hey, do you want to proceed or do you want to try to escape?"
Yeah.
And then so you obviously you want to keep doing the thing, and then same thing. It was like, "Do you want to proceed with choice A or now? Do you want to escape? Do you want to get out of here now?" And it's like that's not interesting. I mean, maybe once or twice that's an interesting choice, but it's not an interesting choice every single time.
No, and that was like as you follow this warrior, that was like what the choices start to become. So it's like you're following him, and then like more warriors show up. They are taking you along, and you go through this like kind of creepy cave, and then pop up into this beautiful kind of like valley that's within a range of mountains. And you see a pa, which is like a native village. And you're like, oh my gosh, I found it. I found the lost tribe. Woo! woohoo, I did it. I did it, baby. So you're really excited. But then it's like the warriors are all like doing their haka and they're like brandishing their spears. And you're like, I am going to get killed right now.
Yes.
I'm going to die.
But unfortunately, they don't say the word haka.
No.
Which is like, that's a word you should learn and know, because that's very important.
Right, and that's what it is. Like, we know that. That's what it's called. But
it's also really quick. If you're next to a computer, you should go onto YouTube and Google wedding haka.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was one that went viral like 10 years ago, and it's so amazing. Just like this, it was so beautiful and moving. Just like that, this community can come together like that.
Well, and I think like, to interrupt my little like first run, like a lot of what these kinds of choose your own adventure books are trying to do is introduce kids. Like, that's what I think their purpose is.
Yes.
To introduce kids to other cultures. But what they end up doing poorly is that they're just appropriating and
mystifying
creating stereotypes and mystifying and doing things just like the wrong way. And
you often become like the chosen one, like the savior, and that's not good either.
No, because as this run through goes on, it's like they end up throwing you kind of into a stockade kind of space. You decide like you don't want to run away from them because you're going to die if you do. They put you into this big like golden jail kind of space. And then while you're in there, the boy who you saw comes and is like talking to you, and at one point you find like a ring in the floor, and you either have to decide to pull it or not, because if you do, you have to like go down these steps, and like you could get caught looking down there, which is my favorite death, and we're not going to talk about that right now.
Okay. So anyway, basically, if you get to the Lost Tribe, they put you in this big gold room.
Yes. And in the big gold room, the boy that you had seen with the dog comes in, and you're telling him that you're hungry, and so he, is like, you can't eat in here. This is a holy place. So he brings you outside, and you go outside, you're eating, and then you're like, okay, now I can escape. And it keeps saying, like, are you going to escape or are you going to wait? And then there's like a big disturbance. Like people are running, and you're like, oh, I could escape now. This is my perfect chance. There's a boy who is like, had been like fallen into a trough, and was drowning, and they pulled him out, and you're like, I took a CPR class at the local YMCA. I can fix this.
So the choices are, you can either help the kid or you can run away.
Yeah.
Which is like, that is rough. Like,
right. Do I want to help him or do I want to let this little kid die? So I'm like, well, of course I'm going to help him. So I go over.
I didn't even out of curiosity, I didn't make that choice because I was like, that's so rough to
No, exactly. I mean, I hope that if you made that choice, someone would have like clocked you on the head and you would have died, because that's horrible. So I helped the kid, and then immediately they're like, oh, you're the hero. You saved us all. There was a prophecy that you would be our like savior or something.
That is the star. They saw the star, and they said that they knew that someone was coming to help them.
And so they like put a flower crown on your head, and they put you up on this high chair with stilts, and you are like, okay, I could try to get down and leave now, or I can wait for this kid with the dog. And this is where it gets really terrible, because then the people in the tribe start like giving you gifts. They're like, the Tohunga, who's like the chief, gives you his staff, and people are giving you gold nuggets and greenstone and hunting knives and shark's teeth. They're like piled up at your feet. And it says, but the final offer is the most startling. The last person in line is the mother of the child you saved, and her gift is the boy.
Yes.
You have often joked at home about wanting a slave, but this is too much. And I was like, oh no.
It's so weird and awful.
Nope, we don't.
But also, like, it's like
We don't like that.
this isn't like some like Wookiee culture with like like Wookiee life debt now. Like that's not a thing.
No. So then, yeah, like how you back yourself out of that one of having a child indentured servant for the rest of your life.
So, but what you do then is you give all the gifts back to people.
You take your flashlight and you're like, oh, they've never seen a flashlight before. And you're like, oh, I'm the chosen one, so I can like kind of like pull the wool over their eyes. You take your flashlight and you like shine that light down on people's heads like, oh, I'm regifting things to you now. Shine the light on the mom. You're like, oh, you get the kid back. And you shine the light back on everybody and give them their gifts. And then you're like, hold the flashlight in front of you and you walk back out into the real world. And that's it. You put like the boy that you like followed and, you know, with the dog up on the pedestal. And then he's the chief guy now.
Which is also kind of weird because it's like it's kind of belittling.
It is.
This culture by saying like, oh, this the person I deem the person I point to, that's the new leader.
Yeah, and it's like, what are his qualifications?
Exactly.
What are his skills?
So it's kind of alluding that this leader? Like it's alluding that this culture is like kind of so stupid that they'll just whatever you say goes.
Exactly. Like they're so gullible and dumb that they would be like, oh sure, now this kid who like you don't know anything about this kid. He could be like the biggest bully. He could be super, super dumb. He could be anything. Like, he could be terrible.
Right.
You know? You just followed him because he had a dog. You're like, I want to pet the puppy. And now you're like, oh, man.
And now he's the new leader because you didn't want to be.
Because you were like, oh, yeah. He let me out of that gold room.
Well, speaking of the gold room, there was kind of like an ending that I liked, question mark.
The one in the gold room where you lift up the...
Yeah, because
that's my favorite death.
Oh, okay. Well, there's...
But yeah, we can talk about that.
So you can escape the gold room and you can kind of try to get out. And then I'm not 100% sure about the path, but it doesn't necessarily matter. And then you can try to escape, or you realize that there's this kind of this hut on fire, this place on fire, and there's a child trapped. Ooh. So you can save the child, and then you get captured right away again. So then they tell you about the prophecy from there. They said, hey, we think you're the chosen one, Harry Potter.
Okay.
You're
Harry Potter, you're Luke Skywalker.
Yes. And they said, because you passed 3 of our tests already. And you're like, what are you talking about? What?
We set the hut on fire and tried to kill the kid.
Well, kind of.
Jesus.
Because they faked the fire, basically, and the kid was never really in danger, but they wanted to test you. So anyway, then you do this third trial where you are in a fight with the kid, with the kid with the dog.
Yeah.
And so you have some sort of weapon, he does not, and so you're kind of tumbling a little bit, and he falls down. And you don't have the option of hurting him at all, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But then you choose to kind of like spare him a little bit. And then it gets to like, oh, that was the third trial. Because the first trial was we captured you and you were in a gold room and you didn't steal anything. You didn't steal any of our treasures. The second test was you saved the child of one of your enemies. And the third trial was you showed mercy. And so the tests were basically, hey, we're going to treat you like a jerk, and you're going to be like very, very nice to us, even though we're kind of a jerk to you. And then so from there, you gracefully like leave the tribe, and you become like a statesman in New Zealand, and through kind of legislation, you are able to give back some of the land to this tribe. Which, again, that's a little bit white saviory, but I kind of liked that ending, and I kind of liked that these 3 trials, it felt kind of folklore-y a little bit, like...
Well, yeah, at least you gave land back. Land back now, man.
But I like that it was kind of set up as you were on these trials and you didn't know it.
Yeah.
And it all kind of played together, kind of like a really good like folklore story, which again, I'm sure that's
Right.
It's a little appropriative and it's a little white saviory, but I thought that was a decent ending in a book that wasn't all that
right,
great.
because a lot of the other stuff is just so bad. Like in the, I can't remember how I got to that one part, but there's a place where I think the boy is like running away from some other people who are like a different, like some other warriors, and they capture him.
Yes, and they're big guys.
Yeah.
So you can either choose to like run away, try to find help.
Yeah.
Or you can kind of try to like outsmart them.
Yeah, and the way that you outsmart them is you're like, I'm gonna put on my sunglasses.
Yeah.
I get some bubble gum and I've got a flashlight. That's all I've got on me. So it was like a very like that one scene in Back to the Future where Marty McFly puts on his like biohazard suit and plays like the rock
cassette.
music for his dad. It was very like that. So he like, there's a picture which I'll put up on Instagram of like you wearing like aviator sunglasses with a huge pink bubble in your mouth. It's not pink, but it should be. And you're flashing your flashlight at them, and they are so afraid of that because that is so freaky to them that seeing your face that way scares them. It says, you hope you will look like something from Mars. And so you scare the warriors who are big dudes with spears and stuff. And they're like, ah, that's a guy with a pink thing on his mouth. They run away. And
so you save the kid, but it ends kind of weird then too.
Yeah.
Because you go back to Uncle Charlie.
Yep. And he's like, I hope you won't be bored over here. And you're like, oh, I'll find things to keep me busy. And you blow a big pink bubble, and it's the end.
And wink to the camera.
Wink. It's so stupid. So, yeah, there are, like, several times where it's like, I use my white technology and magic to outsmart these primitive people. And I was like, oh, my God. Ugh. I do like the part, though, where this is my favorite death.
Okay.
Where you're in the gold room. And like I mentioned, you find this loop on the floor.
Yes.
And the loop leads to it's a trap door, you lift it up and there's a big stairway that goes down.
Yeah, so it's one of the ways you can escape. So you can either like try to escape. And that was one of the few parts where like escaping was fun as opposed to just like randomly escaping every single time. So you can either choose to escape or you can wait.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm going to go downstairs and see what's going on. So I go down the stairs, and in this like room that you're in down there, you go down the steps and you trip over a carved wooden tiki, and you look around you, and there's like 7 of these tikis on the ground, and they have like eyes that are greenstone or abalone, and their eyes are missing.
I didn't get this one. Okay.
Ooh, it's really great. So you're down there, you see these tikis that are on the ground, and what would usually have like stone eyes, the eyes are missing in them. And then you're looking around the room some more, and in the corner of the room, you see 7 skulls and like bones in the corner of the room. And so you're like, oh my God. And up on the wall, there's a big double tiki that's like on the top is
tiki mean like double size or double like head?
Like double head.
Okay.
There's like one head on top and then one head on the bottom. On the top, the upper tiki is carved greenstone, and the lower one is upside down, and it's carved in gold. So you're like, what? That's weird. Why would they have that down there? And then you hear a noise upstairs. So you turn to go up the stairs, and it's your little friend guy with the dog. So you go back up and you're like, oh, phew. And he's handing you something. And you take it from him and you look at it, and it's a tiki, but it's you. And it has the eyes gouged out. And you're like, no! And he slams the door down on you. And you're like, oh no. You're smart. It says you can figure out the meaning of the double tiki. Greenstone is sacred to the Maoris. Gold is the god of the white man. The greenstone tiki on the top is the gold on the top of the gold one represents the Maori's superiority, and the 7 eyeless tikis represent 7 other adventurers who found the lost tribe of Fjordland, but never lived to tell the tale. Now there are 8. The end. So that's what you get, white man. I loved it. That was my favorite death. You flip around, you find out.
Yeah.
There was some cool ones that I saw just from the art and stuff. The art is by
Paul Granger.
Again.
Which we like.
Who we love.
And yeah, the art's
So there's some
fine.
cool ones like you falling in a waterfall and stuff. And we didn't get to talk about that path much.
The lady?
Yeah, that one is wild. If you do end up following the boy at one point, you can stumble upon this woman, and she tells you she's like been gifted with second sight.
She's burdened with knowing.
Yeah, she's burdened with knowing, and she's like, don't go down to the lake. If you do, there's trouble for you, basically. Like,
And basically she's right.
she's totally right. She is telling you some other stuff about the lost tribe, and you basically find out that her dad is the like chief of the lost tribe, and she is his daughter, but she is actually dead, and she's standing on top of her burial mound. And yeah,
so yeah, one of the choices, like you said, you can kind of like heed her advice and kind of make your way back to camp. And then on the way back, Charlie and Murdoch tell you the legend of Mariana, daughter of an 8th century Tohonga, which is like the chief. Again, apologies if I'm not saying it right. Known throughout the island for her gift of second sight. And so I was like, oh, I'm really interested in this. I'm going to look it up. And I could not find anything about Mariana.
yeah, it's
at
not
all.
a real legend.
So I think it's just made up.
Yeah.
Which is really unfortunate because I was like, I want to get something out of this book.
Yeah, no, it was totally made up.
Well, that was Lost Tribe. I think I can kind of tell by your face. What do you think of this one? Okay, well, let me ask you a more pressing question. Do you think this is the worst one?
No, I think no.
You think Nabuti is better?
I think Nabuti is worse.
Nabuti is worse is what I'm
But
going
I
to say.
think this is a close second. I do think this is worse than The Mystery of the Maya, which was really bad too.
Well, I kind of defended Mystery of the Maya for different reasons.
I just get so mad about the
aliens. I understand.
thing.
Yes, I understand that. I agree with that.
This one was worse in a lot of other ways to me than that one. So this one is not as terrible in its stereotyping and all of those other racist kind of ways as Nabuti.
Yeah,
but
Nabuti
it
is probably
hard to hit that mark. That one
I
is
agree.
Bad.
I think it's kind of tied almost because
it's really rough.
The slavery part.
The slavery part
was really weird.
Yeah.
But it still overall doesn't reach Nabuti. So I think it's to me it's kind of a tie between which is worse.
It's really tough. The like one female character who was like gifted with the knowing is kind of the only redeeming factor in it.
But again, that wasn't
but
even
it was totally made up.
But it was made up.
Yeah.
So it's is that I don't know.
I know. It was tough.
Well, sorry, this one was a little bit of a bummer, but don't worry, because next one is Lost in the Amazon. Ooh. By Ari Montgomery.
Do we have any non-weird ones coming up?
I think then after that, I think we're in the clear for a bit.
Okay, good. We also have a special episode one coming up.
Yes, but we're not sure when that's
coming.
coming.
We're not going to tell you guys what it is.
So yeah, our next one is going to be number 24, Lost in the Amazon. Hopefully that one's okay. I'm not sure.
I don't have high hopes.
Right.
I hope there's snakes. There better be snakes.
And just a lot of
piranha.
And a lot of packages.
Yeah.
How about let's get to, I think we have a couple emails.
Email.
So you can email us at our Gmail account, which you can find in the show notes. Or you can message us on Instagram.
Yeah.
I think Abby has one.
I do. John sent us a message about hyperspace. John said, just heard your hyperspace episode. It was one of my favorites, even though I never quite realized just how meta it was. But on reflection, it seems there's a whole other level of meta that you've missed.
Ooh.
John, I'm not shocked by this. We missed a lot.
We usually do miss a lot
We
on
do.
all
There's
episodes.
so much. But
Yeah.
especially with hyperspace, I mean, there was just so much going on. It was impossible to, like I said to Peter, we could probably do like 2, maybe even 3 episodes just on hyperspace for real. But anyway, back to John's message. In this book, the branches don't always line up. You could find that you're in a totally different reality from the other choice based simply on whether you decided to say or do X or Y. It's the ultimate inception. A Packard book becomes a Montgomery book.
Yeah, that was an interesting idea. I don't know if
Mind
that's
blown.
I don't know if that's what Packard was going for.
Probably not.
But I think it's
But it's a fair.
looking back, I think that's interesting.
I know. It was a fair assessment.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have any comments like that, either you can email us or send us a message on Instagram, and maybe we'll read it in the podcast.
Or we'll read your review of the show.
Yes.
We can do that too. If you write a review, we'll read it out loud. It'll be really fun.
So I think you have one on Apple Podcasts. Are you going to read that one?
Yeah, I'm going to read this really great one that we got from someone named Abby. It says 5 stars for us. This feels like voting for ourselves for prom court, but king us, baby. I love me and Peter's podcast and recommend it to anyone who has ever read a Choose Your Own Adventure book and wants a little tee-hee. We appreciate you, readers and listeners. Heart.
So if you write us a review on Apple Podcasts, we'll read it on the podcast. And just to clarify, it does have to be Apple Podcasts. That's kind of the only place where you can leave reviews, unfortunately. But anyway, let's finish up with our housekeeping. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on the podcatcher of your choice so you can stay on top of recent episodes. Again, you can rate us mostly on Apple Podcasts because that seems to be where all the other reviews seem to kind of go to. Again, 5 stars, leave a nice review. We'll read it on the podcast. You can also go to our Redbubble store. You can get a flip around and find out shirt.
Yo.
And yeah, sometimes we'll drop kind of just other kind of stickers for different books. Probably not for this one because this one wasn't really
Oh my God.
a ha-ha.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, no thank you.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, make sure that you just follow us however you can. Help the show grow a little bit.
Except in person. Don't follow me places in person. Yeah. I don't want that.
Oh, okay.
Not from anybody.
Fair enough.
Except for maybe like a dog. Like a puppy or a duck. I would take a duck following me. That would be fun.
Little duck friend.
Yeah. I'll take a duck.
I like your little duck friend.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist yet. Yet.
Yet.
All right, well, thanks for choosing us today, everybody. My name's Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name's Abby. I'm also a librarian.
This has been Choose Your Own Book Club. Oh, we'll see you next time.